You ever wonder what would happen if the moon just exploded? It's a big ball of rock, so it's bound to happen eventually. But let's just assume for a moment that the moon will explode today. When the moon exploded, the explosion would be so powerful that it would be visible from almost anywhere on Earth. The light from the explosion would be thousands of times brighter than the sun, and the sound would be heard as a loud roar. People would look up to the sky in awe and fear as they watch the moon turn into a massive fireball. Some might even think it's the end of the world. Debris from the explosion would start raining down on Earth within hours, and this debris would cause widespread destruction. Large chunks of rock would smash through windows and destroy buildings, while smaller pieces would cut through the air like sharp knives. People would have to take cover as they tried to protect themselves from the falling debris. As the days went by, more and more debris would fall to Earth, and the planet would become a massive graveyard of dead plants and animals. The explosion of the moon would have caused massive earthquakes and tsunamis that would have wiped out coastal cities. The Earth's crust would be forever changed as the moon. This explosion would have left a massive crater where the moon used to be. But what would happen to the Earth after all the dust settled? Without the moon's gravitational pull, the Earth would wobble on its axis, and the climate would change drastically. The Earth's atmosphere would also be affected by the explosion. The fireball from the moon would have blasted a hole in the ozone layer, allowing harmful UV rays from the sun to reach the Earth's surface. This would lead to an increase in skin cancer and other health problems. But perhaps the most dramatic change would be the length of day and night. With the moon gone, there would be no more tides. The ocean tides had been caused by the gravitational pull of the moon. Without the moon, the oceans would be calm and still. The Earth would also spin a little faster, which would make each day only 23 hours long. But these changes would not be permanent. Over billions of years, the Earth and the moon had become so intertwined that the moon's explosion would have catastrophic consequences for the planet. The Earth's orbit would be thrown off course, and it would drift away from the sun. Eventually, the Earth would freeze and become a lifeless planet. So if the moon were to explode, it would be one of the worst disasters in the history of the Earth. The explosion would cause widespread destruction and change the length of day and night. The Earth's atmosphere would be affected, and the planet would eventually freeze. So let's just hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. Subscribe for more crazy and horrifying space facts.